cha tritiyam brahmacharini tritiyam chandraganteti kushmanteti chaturthakam panchamam skandamateti shastyam katyayaniti cha saptamam kalaratriti mahaguriti chastramam navamam siddhidatri cha navadurga prakirtita uktanye tarinamani paramanava mahatmanaha.
Hello, namaste, sashrikal, hola. What else we got? Buenas. Good morning, or good day, good moment to you. I am Hemalayaa, and I welcome you to Embody Freedom series. This was part of what birthed at the quarantine moment. We're calling it the Corona Chronicles. So truly, Embody Freedom series was birthed out of a calling of wanting to bring ancient practices, because this is a series of ancient practices for modern day insanity. And surely you must be feeling some of that. So join myself and guest transformational facilitators, guest artists, because we are here to guide you. We're here to guide ourselves, truly. Like, honestly, I'm here to guide myself into waking up every single day. And you know what I mean? Waking up, like truly soul waking up. Path, purpose, like directional waking up every single day. And so you who are called here, we are here with you. So the invitation for this particular series is not just to sit and watch, really, not just to sit and listen or stand and listen. It's to be in the movement with us, be in the breath, in the movement, in the invitations that are here for you, with you right now. So take a deep breath in. Exhale. This series is designed to ground us in a whole new level of a new, actually, embodiment of leadership, because fear and stress and anxiety is going to attempt to throw us off our center, and it'll achieve itself at different times. But we're here to stay steady, no matter what emotions we're going through, no matter what is going on, to remember who we truly are. So take another deep breath in. The invitation is for us to thrive by reclaiming and sustaining our joy and pleasure through movement. And the movement here is breath, sound, dance, yoga, and the movement of your dharma, your purpose here, the movement that you came here to create. Okay, so now this is the time. You've heard this probably so far. The time is now to pivot into what has been calling you. What is your inner calling? What has been knocking on your door inside, or you've been ignoring? I know I've been ignoring a lot, in fact. So I am here to, share that with you. And, we're here Monday to Friday live, 8 a.m. Pacific Coast time, 11 a.m. East Coast time. The last week or two of the month, we are going to replay some of our episodes. We are on episode, 27? 27. If you're wondering why I look over here sometimes, it's because DTO is sitting like right here. So DTO likes to pop in every now and then to say hi. Come on in, Jeannie and a... Awesome, thank you. So here we are. So blessed to be with you. Where are you moving from, listening from, breathing from in this moment? Where are you located? We'd love to hear. Hello, good morning, Sabina. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, DTO. That's great. Awesome. Yeah, so comment with your favorite emoji if you've got no words this morning. Or if you've got words, what's your favorite emoji? I want to see it. So we are here. Oh, I didn't share this the other day. So I had a dream a few days ago about, like, I was in this this big, huge pond of like this dark, dark water. It was definitely not where I live. It felt very exotic and ancient, and at one point, right near the end of my dream, there was like hundreds of elephants that were released into this water, that were just like running playfully like children and running into and then swimming in this water. In the dream, I was a little like, ooh, whoa, what's going on? Do I want to get in this water and, dance with these elephants? Because they might just like, take me under. But I did. I ended up making it across the stream, and they were just in play and beauty. And I'm sharing this with you because just yesterday we were shown a video from Thailand of these elephants that were released into the wild again, because tourism obviously is down. It's like non-existent. So these elephants were released. We'll show this video in a moment, maybe a little bit later. But I just wanted to share that our dreams are, we're becoming really in tune with Mother Nature. She's paused us all to give back probably to the animals and to herself. And something that was coming through this morning as I was getting ready here was the earth is calling us, and she's been calling us for some time. So the earth is calling you right now. How are you going to relate with her? How are you going to be in that relationship? And so one of the ways I'm going to invite us into right now is to move and invite and create some movement and space in our own being. Because guess what? Ayurveda talks about this. We are the same elements. We are, this body that we live in is of the same elements as the earth, right? So we are just like that. This is the video from BBC that we had noticed. And look at these beautiful elephants that are released back into the wild. In my dream, they were all painted up, and oh, actually, that's so interesting. They got mud on them. Oh my God, they're beautiful. Oh, I think it's great. Nature is returning to its rightful ownership of the land, of its own life. So roll your shoulders around. Oh, I am getting the question. Chantel has asked me a question. Do you always practice yoga every day? Well, I'm going to share that. The answer to that is yes, because, oh, look at this. Just look at these beautiful elephants that are released. So the true yoga is, the intention is to find liberation, find freedom. And so I think of yoga as not just yoga asana, which I do very little of every single day. The asana that I do, the yoga poses that I do is upon awakening. As soon as I either hear my alarm or I choose to wake up, I will go into cat-cow and start to open up my spine, do some twists, and maybe like a little locust, little, elbows down and my head moving from side to side, and just release any tension from my sleep, any contraction while I was sleeping. Whew. So that is the yoga, and then of course meditation. Oh, I've got this big roller. Like, this is what I was doing this morning on my mat, was rolling out my thighs. They've been really, so walk it out from side to side, shake out your hands. Whoo! Yeah, I've been tight because I'm doing a lot of walking right now. So that's been my yoga. Meditation is my yoga. Hope that answers your question. Movement, dance, breath is my yoga. Being with myself, being with you is my yoga. Let your wings come up. Move your arms. Those of you who are resistant to movement, especially there's like all these tight areas or these hiding spots underneath your arms. Take a deep breath in. Release what you are not. And this is what movement can do for you. If you've been sitting, not moving, not breaking free, then this is your invitation right now. I make lots of sounds. Wah. These are not pretty sounds. We do have a beautiful artist here today, Lynda Arnold, Divasonic, who's going to be joining us. Woo! Walk it out from side to side. Let your wings come up. She's going to be making some awesome, beautiful vibrations. Woo! We've got Janet Prado as well here, who's going to be sharing with us some tips, some tools, some practices. Woo! All right, hop it out a little bit here. Skip around your space. Woo! Just like you did when you woke up, when you were a little girl, little boy. Snap it out now. Clearing your space. Woo! Pulse it out as you walk. So notice what happens when somebody starts moving. Do you just sit there? Do you watch? Do you say, I'm going to do that later? Or I don't need to do that? I've had all of those thoughts. I used to be a couch potato. Woo! And now I know what it feels like to not move. Kind of sucks. Especially for those of you who are up to some big things in this lifetime, that have a calling to impact the world in a positive way. We are meant to move in order to make our movements, to serve here greatly. Jiggle it out. Blubber your lips. Stretch out your mouth. I want to thank yourself for showing up here today, for yourself, for the world, for your families, for your communities. Take a pause in this space and time. Close your eyes. Let go. Let go of any old titles you've given yourself, any old anything. And breathe into your being right now, into this empty canvas. What are you being called to? What are you called into? Who are you at your core? Take a deep breath in. What is the leadership that is calling you? Are you a spiritual teacher, healer, mentor? Are you a yoga teacher? Take a deep breath in. Sway your body from side to side as you breathe. Eyes softly closed. Whatever you are in this healing realm, I want you to add the word entrepreneur at the end of it. So spiritualpreneur, yogapreneur, mentorpreneur, whatever it is. This was a bridge and a gap for me that I did not see for 20 years. I've been doing this work for over 20 years now. And there was this feeling inside of serving, absolutely grateful for the service that I got to be in, the artistry, the creativity. So breathe into that right now, into your own being that is creating these pathways for yourself, for the others, for your tribe, for maybe your clients and students right now. What's your next level? What do you know? Or what do you not know? That is the missing bridge to step you forward. So right now we are creating the new economy. We are creating the new paradigm of wealth, of prosperity, of abundance. Quiet the mind. The mind is always going to convince you otherwise. Take another deep breath in. Move your head from side to side. When your head is not involved, who are you? When your head is not involved, what's the vision you see? When your head is not involved, who are you? So we say no in the slow-mo, turning the head from side to side. We say no to all the things that we are not. All those falsehoods, all those self-doubts. And chin down now, chin up. We say yes to life, to love, to truth, to power, to our own power, to our commitment, to serving here greatly. And it may just be that you may just need some holding, some steps, some step by step in order to walk that bridge, walk over to the other side, in order for you to be in your greatest service, for you to be receiving what is divinely yours to serve here. Drop the head down, roll the head from side to side. Saying yes to yourself, to love, to life. Drop the head down. Drop the arms down if they are up. Breathe here. Whoo! Open your eyes on the next inhale. And on the next one, bring your head back up. Awesome. So here's the invitation. I was speaking to a dear sister of mine yesterday who is on the front lines. Her whole family is on the front lines. And I got to connect in with her. She's usually in our relationship. She's the one that's always been reaching out to me and, checking in. How you doing? What's going on? And so I reached out to her we've been in like phone tag world, but I reached out to her again with that inspiration. And I got to really hear what she needed. And first of all, I asked her the question, what is it that you need right now? Because, the frontline workers, their natural go-to is, how can I serve you? What do you need? And they're usually tracking hundreds of people. Like they have the ability to hold for hundreds of people in that way. So my ask today is, if you know someone in the field, in the medical field, in any of the frontlining field that is out there right now, that is serving us through food, through deliveries, and all the different ways that people are serving right now. My ask is that you reach out and you say, how can I help you? How can I serve you? What do you need? My friend, she shared with me, no one's ever asked me that, and it just brought tears to my heart and brought tears to her as well. So we had this beautiful moment. I got to really connect in. And so my ask is for you to reach out. And this is my dear sister, the Maker Clark. It's going to make me cry. So anyways, reach out. Reach out and ask. All right, we're going to bring on our first guest, our beautiful Lynda Arnold. Whoo! Just give me a moment here. Move those emotions through. Whatever you're feeling, whoever you're thinking about. Let's actually send them a blast of love right now. Energetically holding those who are holding so many. Okay, so I wasn't necessarily going to cry here today, but what can we do is the question. What can I do? And that was like the moment of realization for me, for my friend who cares for me so much and cares for the world in such a way that she's willing to do the work that she's willing to do and not get paid. There's so much underground about who is serving right now, serving those who are sick. And the word that she used was deployed. So I really want us to get that. Like, the system is so broken. So, whatever we can do to serve those who are serving. Sorry, I don't know why well, obviously I'm feeling some stuff. Yeah, to see what we can do to serve those who are serving right now. Because a lot of those who are serving right now are not getting paid what they really need to even survive themselves. But the thing that sucks is that because of who they are, they're gonna serve anyway, putting their lives at risk, putting their families' lives at risk. All right, move that through. All right, well, we get to be here and do what we're doing, obviously serving in the way that we're serving, and I get to bring on Lynda Arnold, aka Divasonic. She's a certified sound meditation facilitator, vocalist, and multi-instrumentalist. Whew. Now maybe we can dedicate today's episode to those. She is a composer and seasoned performer. She's been on a long life mission to build health communities through the power of sound and music. So perfect. She offers sound healing workshops, training, private sound baths, singing for wellness sessions, and performs in Los Angeles as well as like hundreds of festivals and conferences around the country. Her intention is to provide a gateway for people to reduce stress, transform consciousness, and heal through sound and meditation. And she's here to share with us her beautiful sound vibrations. So come on, let's bring our beautiful Lynda Arnold on Divasonic. Hi.
I love you. I love you. Thank you for showing your emotions. Yes. To that.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. And, teach us all that emotions are beautiful and and embarrassing at the moment in time, but beautiful in that we get to have them. Thank you for saying that, my love. Welcome.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What are you feeling right now? What's happening?
Well, I mean, I totally resonate with what you're saying, about our systems, our doctors, what they're doing, what they have to go through and deal with to do this job. It's unbelievable. I think that's like the biggest story out of all of this are the people that are serving, as you said, on the front lines and honoring them as much as possible, right?
Totally.
Supporting them. But I, as an artist, right, completely shifting my focus. I still want to serve. How can I help? How can I bring positivity into the world right now? That's what I'm concerned about. And whereas other people are making these kinds of sacrifices like life and death, right? How can I inspire and continue to move forward? So that's
absolutely.
why I got up early. Only for you.
Thank you. Yeah. So hear that, we are all gifted in the ways that we are gifted. Right. And yes, absolutely. Like we don't have the same jobs and we are working on what we're working on right now. And I do want to hear like creatively, what is opening up for you? What has been transpired during this time for you?
Well, I'm finishing songs and projects that have kind of been put aside because of gigging and doing sound meditations everywhere, and so like just completing cycles, completing projects, and birthing new things, new energies coming through. So obviously, this is a very emotional space. There's a lot of change. So one day you're up, one day you're down, but you're still at home, right? So you're still riding the waves of normal life, but you got to do it in your home only. You can't run around. You can't go out to the park. Can't go to the beach. Can't do anything. Everything's closed. So I think through that, there's been a major internal process happening. And I think it's happening in each individual across the country as we're kind of in this collective moment.
Yeah. Where are you physically? Where do you live?
Oh, I'm in Long Beach.
Okay, got you. Okay, so Southern California here. Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, being inside, I mean, we are being called, and those of you, like yourself, that are artists, like really tuning in, because we can't, where there's no like external distractions. It's all like, that's what I'm hearing from what you're sharing. What would you say to any other artists out there who have lost their gigs and they're not traveling right now? What would you say has been supporting you to move forward in your creativity?
Well, it depends if you're an introvert or extrovert artist. But being in
True.
the online space, this whole live streaming moment that we're having is a real. It's like an awesome challenge to keep presenting yourself, to keep sharing your gifts, and people want it. There's a little technical hurdle here and there. As musicians. We lots to learn, and so it's always something that I wanted to do more personally, right? Just to be able to present from my studio, whatever it is. And now I'm doing it because this is like the only option,
Yeah.
right? So
And it's actually
adaptation. It's adaptation time,
Yeah.
and through like changing the way that your rhythm of your life as an artist, then you're creating space and like new inspiration comes through, and so that's I'm still very much in like I have so many backlogs of things that I want to do. So it's all about like getting back to those things. But then there's also cleaning the slate entirely and just going for something completely new also. So
Yeah,
I
so
don't
that's
know.
what you
I
were
think
saying
it's a
is, like,
brilliant time for artists.
yeah, totally. I love that you said, like, you started out talking about completing things, like, having a lot of things open and completing some of those things that have been really nudging at you that you weren't able to get to.
Yeah.
Cool. And then going into also a clean slate. I've been loving the clean slate also. Just honestly, it's a great way to like let go of any. I mean, I had the whole year planned out. This is the first time I ever did that. I literally have a Google sheet with the whole year and all the gigs and all of it. And honestly, I've put it away because I'm like, okay, great. Like now clean sheet.
The
Truly.
magic of non-attachment. I mean, it's real.
And that's yoga, right? Somebody asked earlier, is like, what's your yoga practice? My practice is non-attachment.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, totally. So what are you going to share with us today? You've got a song or what?
Well, yeah, dude, this is the hardest thing because I'm kind of like tapping into the moment. But at first I was like, oh man, I'll just do some ambient stuff. But I'm kind of feeling like you're a mover, so I'm gonna bring in a track for you.
Awesome.
And this one is called Tree Line Under Stars. The track is by my friend Celeste Lear, a longtime friend and producer. And then I played flute on it because I wanted to play flute this morning. I think it's very uplifting, and the track so people can move. It's not going to be meditative. It's going to be more like just a little more groovy, the way you like it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the inspiration, definitely. Like I said, truly, I'm not naturally a mover. I would rather sit on that couch and eat chips
Never.
and watch
I
my
like chips.
Netflix. Eat chips and watch Netflix. I think that's probably my favorite addiction.
You got it. Yeah, I've been buying those Cape Cod potato chips.
Don't
Oh,
even.
Man, get out of here.
Oh my God. Are those the ones? No, they're not the ones that have the coconut oil, right? There's ones like that. They're similar. I think they're the Boulder
they're
Creek.
like really crunchy.
Oh,
and
but
they
they're so
curled
crunchy.
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
we could do a whole episode on chips, seriously.
Potato chips, I think
Yeah,
we should.
serious. I need to just not order anymore. Like, no more potato chips at the quarantine time. That's it. We're cut off. DTO. That's it. We're done.
Well, I've been ordering vegan food, and I get sad if I just eat vegan all day. I need meat. I'm like, I can't. Like, I need something salty, something sweet.
Yeah,
Balance.
the balance. Totally.
Okay.
All right, well,
Are we
take us
ready?
there,
Should we do
girl.
a little music break here?
Yeah, and everyone out there, like, allow this to move you. And if you're feeling emotion still, and I still am, I'm going to allow the music to move through me and to allow the emotions to move also. It doesn't mean I'm trying to get rid of them, and that's the invitation for you. It's not like we're trying to get rid of them. We're actually moving. That's it. Because it's just like art. Art creates itself, and it moves, and it changes, and it evolves, and all of it. So allow the music to move through you and move you into whatever wants to be expressed.
God, I love seeing you guys dancing.
First of all, did you like his outfit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now you know. Those of you who are DDO's clients.
It's the best.
Oh, that was really beautiful.
Suit jacket with any pants.
Right?
Yes.
Sometimes there's like nothing going on. No, it's like boxers.
Love it.
That's the best when that happens. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, Prim. Oh, hello, beautiful. You my mom too. I've got a couple of moms. I'm so blessed. Beautiful flute is so healing, Ashta says. I agree. That was really, really beautiful. Rocket ladies. Awesome, Andrew. Thank you. So truly, thank you for that beautiful flute to tickle us from the inside and move through us. Oh, so we're going to have you back on. We're going to bring you back for our Embody Oracle card deck choice. And then, yeah, if we have time for you to play another song, we'll see. That'll be
All
awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Be my
Thank you,
pleasure.
honey. We'll see you in a moment. That was
All
so
right.
good. Oh, woo. Yeah. Let that energy move through you. And, yeah, you know, here we are. And I've had so many thoughts as I was moving my body to the flute around, you know, what I shared about the ask to reach out to those in your life who are serving right now on the front lines, or even in the medicine field, even they're doing telemedicine right now. I mean, they really are holding a lot. So reach out, ask what they need right now from you. And give them a moment to really breathe into that question, because I bet you they don't get that question a lot. Yeah, so, you know, one of the things I got from my conversation with Geeta was like, they didn't sign up for this the way, obviously, you know, they're good people. They are like, they're here to serve and to support the planet and lives being in quality lives. But this particular crisis, the way that it is right now in this country and beyond, is not what they signed up for. And their good-heartedness is being taken advantage of. Like, she didn't say that, I'm saying that. Like, they are, I mean, it's like being deployed. They've heard the word deployed. I just learned really what that means. It means being called to service without any say, really. And yeah, anyway, there's a lot to it, but reach out. I get to bring forward someone I have just newly met. I'm excited to introduce her here and to be in conversation. She is an integrative, a life coach and healer. This past year, she actually overcame a rare disease in her knee that she had for the past 15 years. After 3 knee surgeries and 1 procedure, the doctors told her she may never walk again. She said, "Watch me." Oh, I love that, right? Through this experience, she has made it her mission to use her platform to help humanity come out of the darkness and into the light. She coaches women how to radically change their lives through healing modalities and how they can take their pain and transform it into a business. Awesome. Janet has an inspiring podcast called Happiness from Within that aims to touch people's hearts and souls at a deep level through interviews. She specializes in healing meditations to heal the mind, body, and heart and soul. So, happiness from within. Come on out.
Janet. Hi.
Hello.
How are you this morning?
Well, I'm good. I'm full and moving through emotions like I shared. And how are you? What's happening in your world?
Amazing. Thank you. Just really feeling a love of frequency. Just so much gratitude. Just really want to thank everybody for being on this beautiful live stream. I honor your presence. Thank you so much. And Hemalayaa, thank you so much. This is such a beautiful, can you hear me okay? A beautiful.
Yeah, you sound great. Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
You. Just such a beautiful opportunity to help you guys, just to share a very simple gift of how you can come out of the darkness and into the light.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's your mission. And what's the modalities that you are leading through in your own life and with, yeah, with this pathway?
Absolutely. So I actually practice yoga also, and just really about being in the moment, because I typically practice hot yoga, but right now the studios are closed, but that doesn't stop me from doing yoga. Just whatever my body feels. I like to get into child's pose and just sit in silence and really just ask, myself, okay, what do I need right now to be present? And just simple stretches for the back, and I like doing the um also like um what was the one that you said earlier? Oh my gosh, I'm like having a brain fart.
The cat cow and
Cat cow, thank you.
yeah.
And I also have a roller, as you can see here in the back.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, we got our matching Rolos. That's nice.
Yeah, so just really being present, that's a gift
Yeah.
that I can share with you guys. Just, it's not about being perfect. If you feel like you want to just lay in your bed and close your eyes, listen to your favorite song, start dancing. I really like to twerk also. I follow Sahara Rose. So she's like a really
Fun.
amazing goddess that I've been following. So just invite you to just to be present with yourself. Just listen to yourself. So yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, Sahara and I know each other. She was at my experiences in Bali at Bali Spirit Festival. I love her. She's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. So, child's pose. I love that you mentioned that, right? It's a surrender. It's a letting go and it's just being, being in that pod shape, like our bodies in a pod shape. So like really letting go. That's awesome. And where are you located? Are you here in San Diego County?
I'm actually in Los Angeles, just a few blocks from Culver City. So
Ah, okay, great. And how is the experience over there with you right now? Like what's happening?
So, well, one, I'm very grateful that even though we're in quarantine, we can still, go to the grocery store. My heart really goes out to especially, like people in Italy that I would
Yes.
have one of my clients, really good friend. I've been in contact with her via Instagram, and another woman. I've just been checking in with her, hard things in Italy. And from what she was telling me is that they can only go to the grocery store once a week. I said,
Yeah.
well, what if you go more than once? I guess they have some sort of a piece of paper or something. And if you go another time, then you get penalized.
Yeah.
So just here in Los Angeles, just the very gift of being able just to go out of my house and even go for a walk, or to be able to walk to the grocery store more than once. I mean, it's like the greatest gift. I mean, to be able to get sunshine. I mean, there's people right now that can't even go out and get sunshine. So if you have access to get sunshine, wow, let's just really be in gratitude for those little things, right? Really being present. So
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, even if you're getting sunshine through your windows, like
yes.
gratitude for that, the sparkles coming through, looking up at the sky or the paintings on your walls or your breath in this moment. Yeah, it's being present and receiving
Absolutely.
that. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, we have clients and friends in Italy as well, and yeah, we know what's going down there. It's definitely been very challenging. So we are blessed, and the more we take this seriously right now, because we're behind, right? We're just right behind Italy and all of that. So we caught it and keep in the quarantine right now. Like those of you who are breaking the rules or whatever it is, like you feel like you don't believe it, the ask is also to just check in with the collective versus your own. I just wanted to say that on the same note of what we've been talking about today on today's episode. So yes, this is Happiness from Within, your podcast. I would love to hear what your intention is of this and what you're sharing with people.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for this opportunity. So when I started the podcast, I had just come out of my surgery, and I just couldn't believe the rapid increase of healing that was taking place. Because after 3 knee surgeries, they had told me that they might have to like amputate my leg. Ooh. But I was like, no, I was like, this condition that I had for so many years, it was really hard to walk. But I was like, this is my mission, I'm going to heal my knee. And this past year and a half, I was like, okay, my knee is much better now. Now what? Right? Okay. So great. So I was being called by spirit. They're like, you need to rise up. You need to rise up. And I was like, okay, what does that mean? I was in the shower and I was like, happiness from within. And so my journey just started from there. And I decided just to make it my mission to help humanity come out of the darkness and into the light. because I've come out of my darkness and into my light. And right now, our world, we're in the darkness right now. This is a time for us to rise up. It doesn't matter whether you're a janitor, whether you're a receptionist, whether you're a mom, you're a dad, we all have such an amazing mission. Coming out of the darkness into the light, it's like when we go to sleep and we rise up, you know, it's an everyday thing. So it doesn't mean that any of us are like perfect. You know, I'm still on my journey of coming out of the darkness into the light every single day, right?
Yeah, it's
Emotions. So yeah, that's just really, it's just the purpose of just interviewing amazing souls all over the world, hearing their story of how they came out of the darkness and into the light, and having a message of touching people's hearts and souls. I do interviews. I also do solo casts, you know, just whatever's coming through. There's a weekly episode that comes out every Tuesday. So if it resonates with you, I encourage you to check it out.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And you know, that is the true yoga, is coming out of the darkness and into the light. There's even like the mantra, asatoma satgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityoma amritam gamaya. You know, from the darkness lead me to the light. It's truly like that is the pathway of yoga, right? And it's so interesting because in the West, we only know yoga as the asana, but the true intentions and these practices that you're sharing about are the true yoga. And just even the name, I love the name of your podcast. Wow, how beautiful. Perfect. Yeah, happiness from within, because the truth is we can't find it anywhere else. So cultivate it on your own, and that's how you live it truly. So awesome. Well, are you going to lead us through something today that is going to support our growth?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I just wanted to share a very simple breathing technique that anyone can do in your home. You can do it upon rising, going to bed. You can do it 2 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day. I just encourage you to just be present with yourself. Again, it's not about being perfect. People think, oh my God, I have to have this perfect posture. I got to make sure my lipstick's perfect. I got to make sure to angle my face. Like, no, you can do this either standing up or sitting down. So I just invite you wherever you're at, just whatever you're feeling in your body, just be you, because you're a beautiful beacon of light. You have such a huge mission. And I just invite you, if you're having any sort of pain anywhere, like if you're having pain in your back, in your heart, I just invite you, just before we start, I just want to give this really powerful message to help you come out of this. Just one little step that you can do today to come out of the darkness and into the light is wherever you're feeling pain, like, you know, you can do it right now. Like, let's say you're having back pain. You can put your hand on the back. You say, hi, back. I know I haven't talked to you for a while. I know it may seem really silly, but the thing is our bodies are talking to us right now. And you say, I'm here for you. I'm listening. And literally just close your eyes and then just see what your back is saying, or your heart. You know, maybe somebody hurt you. Maybe you had a heartbreak. Maybe somebody cheated on you. I mean, there's, you know, maybe you're being affected right now with the virus and you're like, what can I do to heal myself? So I just invite you wherever you are. If you're feeling happy, that's so beautiful. And I just invite you to just know that you have the power within you to heal yourself. Healing does take time. It's not something that happens overnight. So just my beautiful gift to share with you guys today is just this beautiful breathing exercise that you can do in your home. Are you guys ready to get started? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take in 2 deep breaths in through our nose first. So we're going to start very slowly, okay? So we're going to breathe in through the nose. It's going to come from the stomach, okay? The stomach is where we hold a lot actually of our pain. It's a sacral area where we hold trauma, fear, resentment. So this breathing exercise is really going to help you to just shift whatever emotion that you're feeling, okay? So we're going to breathe in through the nose. The stomach's going to come out. So very simply, you're going to go, and then it's going to come up into your chest, and then that's it. So again, let's do it again. Breathe in through your nose, and then in through your nose again. And then let it go. You're letting go of what no longer serves you. Okay. And also when you're doing this, I encourage you, if something comes up, like maybe you want to embody a word, maybe it's love, maybe it's release, maybe if you don't have a word, that's fine. Maybe the word that we can use today is release. Like, let's release. Okay. So in through the nose. Okay. So if you feel like you're getting tired through this, just go ahead and jump right in. And we're just going to do it very slowly. And let's go ahead and begin. Good. If you feel you want to close your eyes, that's fine. You can also put your hand on your heart. In through your nose. Good. You guys are doing awesome. Let's go for another minute. So belly, chest out. Belly, chest out. Now I invite you. Let's take a deep breath out. Yes, just release. And then take a lion's breath out. Whatever you may be feeling. Let's do 3 more. Let's just release what no longer serving us. 2 more. One more. Yes. Yes, beautiful souls, beautiful handsome souls. Thank you so much. Wow.
Yeah, that's beautiful. What is the origins of this particular breath work? I'm so curious.
You know, I don't remember right at the moment. It's not my practice. It's been around for thousands of years, but I definitely will be more than glad to share.
Yeah, I'm curious because I know that there's holotropic breathing, and this is similar to that. But then the breathwork movement has like exploded over the last like 6 to 10 years. It's pretty awesome. I saw it come onto the scene because I've been teaching for so long, so I like saw it come onto the scene. I'm like, oh yeah, it's taking over. So I was so curious, and actually, I'll bring on my friend Michael Brian Baker and see if he can talk about it, because definitely, yeah, I want to know the origins. I'm so curious. Doe says, I felt somewhere dizzy.
Yes, that's definitely something that can happen, because what's happening is when we're tuning into that emotion or whatever it is we want to release, what's happening actually at a cellular level is you're activating every single cell in your body. And subconsciously, you are starting to release whatever's not longer serving you. So congratulations, you're ascending.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Love that. Awesome.
Yeah, and just listen to your body. It's okay. Have some water definitely after this. When I first did this, I was so blown away, and it was literally just 10 minutes. I literally woke up the next morning at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, whoa, what's happening? Because breath, is life. Our breath is just like, it makes you alive, and you talk about your dancing movement. So just something simple as breathing. There's a lot of different breathing techniques. I really encourage you to just find what works for you.
Yeah, and I do say like breath is one of the that's the easiest movement we can do, and one of the biggest ones that can also support us shifting. So awesome, beautiful. Thank you so much, Janet, for being on with us.
Absolutely honored.
Yeah, so we'll bring on our sister Lynda here, and we get to, where's she at? Where are you at, girl?
I was actually talking to DTO. Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we're just kind of checking in about some technical stuff. I'm like,
So-
wait a second, I'm live still.
That's so funny. I was like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's like slacking off, man. No, just kidding. He never slacks off. That's the thing. So yeah, great. All right. Did you guys get what you needed to get handled?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we're working it out. Yeah.
Sound techie,
I'm
nerdy stuff.
backstage,
Okay.
but now I'm on stage. Here we are.
Okay, great. So Anna is saying the first time I did this breathing was in a sacred sound ceremony, and it was magical.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that is great. Breathe light and love. And then how long do you suggest doing this practice for?
Absolutely. It's a great question. So it's really about keeping things simple. You can start with a minute a day and just see how you feel. Start with a minute a day. And if you feel you want to add, just keep it really simple for yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be like, I got to do 30 minutes. It's like building a muscle when you go to the gym. So breathing is a muscle too. So just start with a minute a day. Be gentle with yourself.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you for answering that. And now it's time for our Embody Oracle card deck choice today. I'm opening, I have a brand new package here for you all. So whoever wants this gets to order it. EmbodyOracle.com. EmbodyOracle.com. So I'm going to shuffle these, and I'm going to invite Janet. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. And Lynda, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay.
I'm feeling the middle right there.
Sisterhood.
Oh my God, how beautiful.
That
That's
is
right.
so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Look, there's 3 of us.
Boom.
Isn't that beautiful?
I knew I had just to wait a little bit longer.
Yes, good job.
You plan all that stuff.
Totally. So this is number 22 out of 44. So we're right there at the halfway point. And there's 4 pillars in this particular deck. Value and worth, pleasure. This is in the pleasure pillar. There's also power and spiritual integrity. So we're going to read Sisterhood, the sacred art of circling. Beautiful sister. One of the greatest blessings of being a woman during these times is the incredible rise of women's circles and sisterhood groups worldwide. These days, it's all about empowering one another as allies and living from abundance rather than competing with one another and staying in scarcity. Circling creates an opportunity to vulnerably share what is in your heart with the loving support of a tribe of women who remind us that everything is going to be all right. Spend nourishing time with women who you feel safe around, truly seen and deeply supported by. This is a necessity, not a luxury. If you have been focusing your energy predominantly on work, career, or logistics of daily life, and have been neglecting to spend time with your sisters, it's time to reprioritize. If you don't know how to connect with a women's circle, you can simply call a girlfriend or 2 to get together and do something inspiring and uplifting. You will find that as you open yourself more to sisterhood and your women friends, it will have a ripple effect and will positively impact your life in more ways than you can ever imagine. And you know what is so great about this is just this week, we began a Women's Sister Circle gathering online Mondays at 12 p.m. noon. Come and join us. I do theme teaching every session, and we also are in a collective of moving what we're not, coming home into truly who we are, and each one of us gets an opportunity to share our voice as well. So come and be with us for that. That was absolutely my intention. I love that. We have not picked this card for this particular series at all here. Yay! And now, actually, I've not even picked this card, and I've had my deck, for months now. So that's pretty exciting. All right. Thank you, sisters, for being with us today. Janet Prado, Happiness Within podcast, and my beloved, beautiful Lynda Arnold, Divasonic. Divasonic.com. Check her out and receive the magnificent high vibrational sounds and wake yourselves up. Wake yourselves up. All right, sisters. So why don't we have Lynda? Do you want to take us out with a song? Do you have it? Okay.
Yeah,
great.
I got one.
Okay.
So this is so you're a mantra girl, So I gotta do mantra.
Yeah. What you got?
I'm trying to figure out which one, but I'm gonna do Ramadasa.
Ramadasa, beautiful. A
this
Sikh
is
traditional.
This is the universal healing mantra in Kundalini Yoga. I'm not a Kundalini Yoga person per se, but I know a couple mantras. But this one, sometimes the mantra will just leap out at you, and then you gotta grab it.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. All right.
And those of you who don't know what Kundalini Yoga is, it was actually birthed out of Yogi Bhajan brought it to the West or created it, and it's actually a mixture of the Sikh traditional religion and practices with some technologies that he channeled through himself. So just wanted them to know. So the mantra is a particular prayer from the Sikh tradition that I grew up in. So beautiful. So beautiful. Ramadasa, beautiful.
All right, let's.
All right. Yay. beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love that. Thank you for creating on the spot. Ramadasa Sase Sohang. Beautiful. So really like sending that out to all the light workers, the healers, the nurses, the doctors, all the frontliners, like sending that out. May you be healed. May you be in balance. May you be strong in your center, in your core, in your cells, all of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine Sister. Wow. So beautiful.
Thank you for having me. So
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
Yay.
Yeah.
Maybe this will help me get up earlier more often.
We
Shift
just
my
have to bring you
patterns.
on. That's it. We just have to
Stop
bring you on
in,
again and
real
again.
guests.
We're just gonna keep you on call. We're gonna call you the night before and be like, you know
It's
what?
really-
We
I
get
don't- I don't
yeah, you
mind,
get to be on
actually.
tomorrow.
That really helped
We'd
me.
love that. Does your daughter
You're
sing?
awesome. I love you guys. Thank you for doing this show every morning and helping people get up, you know?
Yeah. Does
Wake
your
up.
daughter sing?
She does. She's
Ooh.
awesome. She has this like little vibrato on her voice, right? So like right now she's obsessed with the Katy Perry song "Roar." It
Ooh.
sends her into a frenzy, you know. Like she's
How old is she?
She's 7.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
great.
surprised
Well,
she hasn't come in yet. to come
yeah,
here.
maybe we get to have her on too. I'd love that.
Oh yeah, she wants to be a YouTube sensation. She told me so.
She's already there. That's awesome. Well, we'll be able to say that she was on our show first.
We got it.
That's great. Well, thank you, Lynda Arnold of Divasonic. Thank you, Janet Prado
Thank
of
you.
Happiness Within podcast. Thank you, both of you for being on, and thank you for sharing your light and your love and your heart and your high vibrations with the world. Thank you for your commitment. And it says thank you, all of you out there watching and receiving and experiencing. Thank you. Give yourself a warm hug. Rock yourself from side to side. Hold yourself. Love yourself and love those in your life. All right, we are signing off. Woo! And DTO, yeah, DTO's in the flow.
Aw.
Hmm.